Hello, welcome to this month's in review. It's basically I'm going to be going through this last month, the videos that I made, and just talk about the thought process behind them. Not even just videos, pretty much anything that's gone last month. I'm going to talk about just because I feel like it. This idea, fun fact, is actually stolen. My friend Lucas, you know Lucas, this fucking guy. He has his own channel, Louis B, and the way he does his content, instead of just uploading it whenever he has it, he likes to stockpile footage and upload it in a season, kind of like how a TV show has seasons. He gets a bunch of content and then uploads it weekly, and that's just how he does it. The way he ends his seasons is with a vlog, where he just talks about the last season and all the videos he put out within that season and his thought process going through them, what he thinks he can do better, things like that. And I thought, man, that's actually a really cool idea. I don't really have a platform where I can talk about my videos and what I think about them, or what I was thinking about them. I mean, I could on my Twitch, but a lot of the Twitch viewers that come into my stream don't even know about my YouTube channel, so talking about my YouTube channel would kind of go over their heads, so I don't really do it. So I decided to make this September in review, and I'm probably going to do it every month unless I feel like I don't really have much to say. In review, by the way, you may have noticed I called the Twitch versus YouTube video, Twitch versus YouTube in review. That is because the way I thought of that was I made a year in review at the beginning of this last year, 2017, talking about 2016, and I was thinking I knew I was gonna make this video at like the beginning of the month, and I decided we'll call it September in review because that seems like it works out. And I was like, hey, why don't I just make all the talking videos in review? That'll be the name of the series, blank in review. So that's sort of where the series name came from. Even though there's going to be two different types of in review, there's going to be these type of in review where I just talk about the last year, or not year, but month. I guess I'll maybe make one for 2017 as well when this year is over. But yeah. And then there's the video essay, more structured ones that take longer to make with editing and scripting and all that good stuff. So yeah, two different types of videos in the same series. I'm pretty good at my job. This isn't my job. So also, you may have noticed these videos are going to be less edited. They're not really meant to fill in a content spot, because this video it's going out this Friday. It should be this Friday, the 29th, I believe. It wasn't really meant to go out this Friday. It's just the way it worked out. I didn't have anything else to put up. So this is going up instead. The way it normally would go up is it would go up on like October 1st. It would go up the first day of the new month. And it would talk about the last month. And that's just how it would work. Just didn't work out that way this time. But normally this video that you're watching would be a completely different normal video, and this would just be something extra in between uploads. That's just how it is going to work in the future, but not this time. Anyway, that's the whole what this video is spiel. Let's move on to some more stuff. I figured I'd start this off talking about scheduling, because that's been a consistent issue for me throughout my entirety of running a channel, I have struggled to maintain a schedule. I did a pretty decent job of it last year. I uploaded like twice a week, and I actually kept to that for a good couple of months, but then it just all died out, and I didn't make content regularly for a good couple of months. That I want to change that. Obviously, it would be nice to be actually good at making content on time and stuff. This last month I've been good about it. Every Friday at 3 o'clock I've uploaded a video, and that's just been the normal thing that I've kept to, and I'm going to try to keep to. I may incorporate an extra extra day, Monday, if it'd probably be a Monday. So Monday and Friday is a video at 3 every Monday and Friday. I'm not sure about that yet. If I do go to a 2 video a week schedule, it'll be like that though. But for now, it's just Friday at 3. And also streaming, I've tried to keep a schedule, but I'm really garbage about that. What it's supposed to be, what I tried to do but really didn't at all, was Tuesday through Thursday at 3 o'clock Pacific, and also Sunday. Tuesday through Thursday and Sunday at 3 o'clock Pacific time. I didn't really keep to that. I pretty much only streamed on Sundays every once in a while, which is not good. I want to start streaming more often because I really, mostly for me, I enjoy doing it. It's fun. I just don't. I'm kind of a. How do I put this? It's kind of like perfectionism. I don't want to stream unless I feel that I'm 100% up to it. But you know, what does that even mean? Being 100% up to it. If I can think of an excuse, I'll often be like, "No, man, I don't know if I can stream." Like, if I'm like slightly tired, it's like, no. If I'm like hungry around 3 o'clock, even though if it takes me like a minute to eat some food, I'll be like, "Man, I don't know if I can stream." It's shit like that. It's just weird for me. I really want to at least keep at that schedule for a good couple of weeks to see if it's even good. Because so far, it doesn't conflict with anything. Every time it comes for me to stream that I should be streaming, I'm not doing anything. I could be streaming, I just don't. So that's a thing. So pretty much 3 o'clock Pacific time for Zafandu content. If you're ever sitting around, you think to yourself, "Hey, I can use some Zafandu content." 3 o'clock Pacific time. 3 o'clock Pacific time. Not. I said a naughty word. 3 o'clock Pacific time. If there will be anything that day, it'll be at 3 o'clock. So check in on my YouTube, my Twitch, and if nothing's going on at 3 o'clock, probably nothing's going on that day. So yeah. I want to talk about the big project of the month now. That is being my video I uploaded last week, the YouTube versus Twitch video. I want to upload at least one of these bigger, more time-consuming to make videos. Not that video isn't the most time-consuming to make. There's other videos. In fact, there was a video that was supposed to go out today that it's just not going to work out going out today. That's why you're seeing this video and not that video. That was even bigger than last week's video. But I don't want to rush myself. I'll get into that next. But for now, let's just talk about Twitch versus YouTube in review. The idea... how do I want to say this? I wanted to make a video like that for a really long time. One of those, like the other talking videos I have made, like the year in review and the where I'm going video, except I wanted it to be about an actual topic instead of just me and what I'm going through. I want it to be about something else that other people can really relate to. And that one just kind of stuck out to me because I had other ideas before that one, but that one seemed most relevant to me because I had actually just been getting into streaming, and everything I said I experienced in that video I was experiencing. It's like, man, I kind of want to talk about this. It seems like something talk about worthy, if that makes sense. When making that video, there's actually a lot of stuff that I did that I had never done before. For one, there was a script. I never worked with a script before. The closest thing that I have to working with a script is probably like the Choco Crunch video. But that wasn't really scripted. That was more like we had a general idea of what we wanted the story to do. The story in the most fucking giant quotation marks you've ever seen, because is there really a fucking story in that video? But the way we did that video, we kind of just like, let's do this next, and how about this and this in this scene, say this. We didn't write down a script. But that's like the closest I've ever gotten to scripting. I initially tried to make it how I made a year in review and where I'm going video and this video, where it's just I talk and just let out all my thoughts onto the screen for you. But I felt for something like that, I needed to be more clear and concise about what I was saying. Like, in this video, I'm not really arguing a point or trying to present facts and tell you why this certain thing is a thing. I'm just talking to you. That's what this video and a year in review and the fucking where I'm going video are. They're just talking to you. The Twitch versus YouTube video, I'm trying to share facts. Well, not facts. It's more opinion based. There's some. I guess some of it could be stated as fact, I guess. But a lot of it was opinion-based. But the point is, I was trying to be more professional and tell you things. And when you're making a video like that, it's important to sound credible. Like in this video, I don't sound like if I was up on stage saying this shit, in this fashion, but saying like debating something, I'm gonna get fucking pulled off stage because I'm a fucking mess. I'm all over the place. I'm barely coherent, and you can't be like that when you're trying to present evidence and make a case. I tripped over a lot of my words, and it was just a mess. So that's why I did the whole scripting thing. And I thought, when I scripted it, it turned out a lot better than when I just talked into the mic. I left out a lot of points that I thought were important when I just talked into the mic. So I feel like if you're going to make that kind of video, you kind of need... you don't need a script. I need a script. Personally, if I'm going to talk about scripts, I've always kind of shied away from them because I felt like I'm not good at writing them, right? I felt like whenever I wrote a script, I became a lot more robotic and less like I'm a person and more like I'm just a fucking robot presenting whatever I had written into the script. But I felt like this video... If I'm going to talk about the script, the way I did the script, when I read the script, basically, okay, let's talk about when I read the script. I didn't read it word for word. And I didn't read it just, if I had something else I wanted to say, or a little inflection I wanted to put in, I put it in, Do a little, like, ad-libbing and improvisation within your script can make your script seem a lot less, make your talking seem a lot less robotic. More like you're actually talking. Like, I feel, well, it depends on what kind of mood you're going for. The type of mood I was going for is I don't want to seem like a guy, like a fucking lawyer making a case. I wanted to seem still personable. And that makes sense. Like, I wanted to make the video as if I was talking to you, even though I kind of just talked about the opposite, how it's bad just to talk. But I want it to be as like I was talking to you, but I didn't want it to be too casual. It's a fine balance between sounding casual to the point where you're tripping over all your words and you're not presenting all the facts that you want to, and being so formal and structured that it's just kind of robotic sounding. My friend commented on this, my video, saying that he felt I did a good job of sounding good, talking and sounding natural. And it's relevant because I feel like he made a video in the same sort of format on his channel, but that was the first time he ever did anything like that. And while it was a good video and it was well put together and good, he's not used to the microphone. If that makes sense. I've been talking into a microphone for the past like 5 years, so I've become comfortable with it. I can talk as if I'm talking to a person and not just a fucking mic on that's in front of my face. It's very natural to me at this point, but for him, he hasn't really been doing that. So for people that are new, starting out, or you've done this before but you want to improve and maybe sound more natural, it kind of just comes with time. But the more you use a mic, the more you become better at just sitting there and talking as if you're talking to a person instead of just a microphone. But if you want to start sounding more natural, start doing things I said. Just add little inflections, a little improv. Never hurt. If you triple, you don't have to get everything perfect. If you trip over your words a little and stutter maybe, as long as it's not like so huge that it's like fucking ruining the flow of the video, I'd say it's fine. It's like you can definitely hear in my Twitch video a couple little speech inflections that I left in because I felt like it made me seem more like a person and not just a voice in a fucking video, you know? So things like that I feel really help if you want to make these type of videos. Another part of it which I found kind of hard was the visuals. I didn't really know what to do for a lot of it. I feel like it turned out fine. I did the standard just stock footage, but with and then other visual little things. Like I really liked how the parent comparison visuals came out, even though it was really simplistic. It wasn't groundbreaking shit that I did. I just thought it was, I don't know, I just liked it, if that makes sense. It's just experiment with your stuff, find what you like to do, and with time it'll just become second nature to you. In fact, this isn't, that was my first time ever making a video like that. I guarantee if I have more videos like that I want to do, and as I go on I'm going to get better at doing it. That's just the nature of how things work. So just keep making videos and you'll get more comfortable. There's another video that I mentioned before that was big, that was going to come out today, that didn't work out. I could have rushed through it and put it out today. Sorry. I could have done that, but I didn't feel like it would be as good as it could be, because when I made the Japan video, right? Those of you who remember the Japan video, that I regret some of the decisions I made during that video, because I feel like it could have been so much better than it actually was. I still enjoy how it turned out, and I still think it's a good, one of my better videos. But just looking back, there's so much I could have done more. And I feel like I would have done more if I didn't rush it, because I did rush it. I rushed it because it was my first week moving to a 3-day-a-week schedule, and I didn't not want to follow it on the first week. So I rushed through it and had it out by that Friday, I believe it was. You know, it's fine, but it's like it could have been more, and I don't want to make that mistake again. I want the next time I make a video like that, I want it to be as good as I could make it. If that makes sense. So this video that was supposed to go out today, I was thinking, okay, I can do it if I really fucking rush myself. But it's like, no, I don't want to rush myself, even though I really wanted to put out that video by the end of this month. I would rather hold it off until next month than put it out at a lower quality than it could possibly be. And that's sort of philosophy I want to take going forward. I don't want to put out stuff that I feel is not as good as it possibly could be. At least not with my bigger videos. The smaller videos, they're really simplistic to make, and they're mostly I don't want to use the word filler, but they kind of are just filler. I have things to edit in between big projects, and so I have stuff going up that I feel is entertaining enough. And that's pretty much the purpose of the smaller videos. But the bigger videos that I want to make, like more in-review stuff, other videos like the Japan video, but bigger, things like that, I want them to be as good as they possibly could be. So if they're just not ready to go out, I'm not going to upload them. So that's sort of philosophy I want to go forward with. That's why this video is going out today and not that video. Which, that video, I've had the idea for so long now. And now it's pretty much, I've recorded, and it's just the putting together part. And so yeah, it'll going out next month, hopefully. I hope. But once again, if it's not ready to go up by next month, I'm not putting it out. I want to start uploading at least one bigger project a month, like an in-review or any other number of bigger pieces of content that could go out. I'm not really sure if I could follow that, but I hope to. At the very least, I'll continue uploading on Fridays some sort of video, whether that be a stream highlight or a bigger video. Will depend on what I have ready. This last month, I pretty much I had everything planned out, and when I wanted to upload it, I did sort of deviate from it. But usually I'm not going to really have a planned schedule for each video I want to go out each week. It's just going to sort of come out as I make it. Which means I need to stream more also, because if I don't stream, I'm not getting footage. So hopefully I start streaming more. Hopefully I can get all my big stuff done. And hopefully it's gonna be a good time. You know what I'm saying? Good. You gotta put the effort in to have a good time. You don't have. I'm gonna like vomit on camera. I'm not recording. But I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. Did you like that little fucking gag there? That was a pretty good gag. But I think that's all I wanted to really talk about. this month, I felt like it was a good month. I really liked how the Twitch versus YouTube video came out. That and the other video that didn't end up coming up this month were the big things for me. But I at least got one of them out there, and I feel like it was pretty good for how it turned out, especially for me not really having any experience in making those type of videos. I felt like it was pretty good. These videos are going to start coming out more frequently. Wait, what the fuck am I talking about? No, they're not. These videos come out once a month. Probably. So, next time I talk to you like this, all personal like, it's going to be the end of October. Actually, it's going to come out in November. November 1st, which... You know what? I can check right now. That's a Wednesday. See you on a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? I checked my calendar. Because why not? See you then. Hope you enjoyed this last month's worth of shit. And hopefully this next month doesn't completely fall apart.